What is up, guys? Yes. All right, today we're going to learn how to set up your application coaching funnel. And if you guys stay to the end, I'm going to show you how you can get this funnel for free. What is up, guys? All right, today I'm going to show you guys how to actually set up your coaching funnel. And then next, I'm going to show you guys how to set up your booking calendar. So whenever somebody goes through, they could fill out your application, and then they could book an actual phone meeting with you. And then they could talk to you, jump on the phone, and you could go from there. And so I'm just going to dive right in. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to be building an application. This is the thank you page. I'm going to build an application today. And I have some of my questions already written out, right? And so this is going to be my questions, and your questions definitely going to be different, right? So make sure these questions, you just want to really think them out, think what you want to ask before they get on the call, and also make sure you have what's called a qualifying question, right? So this very last one, coaching from me is an investment from $3,000 to $5,000 a month if you are accepted and ready to make that investment, right? And so I'm going to dive in. This is inside a funnel, right? So this is a funnel inside. I'm just going to rename this. Page SEO. So coaching application. Okay. All right, so this is going to be, oops, that's not the right one. All right, so this is the application that we're going to be working on. And what I'm going to do very first, I'm going to put a little title, right? So I want people to know what it is. Coaching application. I'm going to center it. All right. So here's what we're going to do is the application is going to be a form, right? So I'm just going to drag and drop a form there, and I have my questions here. So I'm going to ask name, email, phone number, and we can go ahead and delete these ones since these ones are not going to be the ones that we need, but I need name and email. We're going to add a phone number. There we go. Our next question, how do you hear about me? It's a question I want to ask. And we're having that little text area, right? So this is just this little button right here makes it where we could add more fields, right? So you can see we could add anything from a phone, address, city, zip, check boxes, fields, sections, anything right here. And so I'm just going to keep mine simple. This one is an application for cryptocurrency. I'm going to be doing some coaching for a lot of those guys. Just there's a lot of people that have been requesting coaching from me, and so I want to make sure that I can service these guys. What I'm doing is I'm just going in here and I'm adding my questions, right? Super simple. What do you want to learn over the next 6 months? Have you ever invested in one-on-one coaching? And with this one, right, I want to I'm going to actually change that question. Have you ever invested in it? Explain how it was for you, the good and the bad. Okay. All right. And then this one is going to be the money question, right? Coaching from me is an investment in $3,000 to $5,000 a month. If you are accepted, are you ready to make the investment, right? So that's going to be a yes or no question. And let's scroll down a little bit. The fields, there you go. All right, so this is going to be a yes or no question. So I'm going to use a radio button. And right here, if I click on this little setting, right? So this little edit right here, we're able to have a list of options, right? So I'm going to put yes. I am ready. No yet. Okay. And I'm going to make that required. All right, so this is our application, and this is super simple, right? So coaching application, and I could add a little description, right? So please fill out our one-on-one coaching application. See if you are a good fit. Okay. I'm going to center it. All right, so this is my application, right? Super easy, super simple. And now, so after they submit this application, I want it to go to the very next page. Right? I'm going to call it this coaching application. Yes, I want to be notified by email and submit your application. And I want to go to the thank you page, right? So that's going to be the application thank you right there, right? So I'm going to hit save. And now let's jump over to this application thank you page, right? So after they fill out the form, this is going to be the page that they see. So if they're going to be here, I want them to actually be able to book a call with me, right? I want to actually jump on the phone. And so inside Aspire Builder, it's really cool. All you have to do is go up to bookings, and I'm not Ket, but all right. And I'm going to create a new booking event. And so before I do that, I'm actually going to add me as an operator, right? So I want to make sure, I'm going to delete this operator. I want to make sure whenever, like I want to be an operator in my business, right? So I'm going to add mine, and I'm just going to connect it to my personal email. And I'm going to add a picture. Okay, and here's what's really cool is I could connect right into Google Calendar, right? So I'm going to connect my Google Calendar from here, and I'm going to click write my name. And this app hasn't been verified very soon, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this advanced, and I'm going to click go to aspirebuilder.com. It's unsafe, but I recommend still doing it. All right, and then we're going to allows it to make edits on our Google Calendar. And I just added myself, right? So here is me. And so now anytime I get an appointment, it's going to connect right to my Google Calendar. I'll get notified on my phone. Super easy, super simple. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create a booking event, right? So this is going to be my my one-on-one coaching. I'm going to add a description. What I'm going to do is this location, if you have Zoom or anything, or a phone number or physical in person that you're actually going to meet someone, you can add your Zoom link right here. However, for me, I'm just going to be jumping on the phone with them. And so send an email to the client with details about their meeting. Yep, that's what I want to do. And so I'm going to hit next. All right, and remember when we added that operator, you could add operators right here. You could just add a new operator, or we could just click in here, add me, and so now I'm already connected. So now I'm connected to the service event, and assign operators automatically. If you have multiple operators, you're doing like a round robin style and you're bringing leads in, this is a great way to assign those leads, so you can do that also. So we're going to hit next, and now I'm going to set my availability, right? So the meeting's about 45 minutes long. So this is the meeting duration. How long will the meeting be? The operator is available. I want to make it where it's basically like the next week is what I'm available for, right? So this is how long your calendar is going to be open. I'll make it 2 weeks, right? So that's going to show that it's 2 weeks available on that date. Actually, I like it 1 week, so then it's closer. All right, and now I'm going to set my availability. And you can set where you're available every day, Monday through Friday. For me, I like to, I don't want it every day. I like it to be, I like to take Mondays off and Sundays off, right? So I'm going to work Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday. Right, and I like to wake up a little late, so I'm not going to have any appointments before 12 o'clock. So I'm going to change all these to 12. And you can see right now this is in military time, or like 24-hour time. I'll show you how to switch that a little later in the video. So I'm going to set it until 9 o'clock at night, right? So 2100, right? So this is 9, and I'm going to switch all these. So 12 to 9 is my schedule on here. And I don't need to exclude any days because basically like this is in here. However, you could add, certain days. If you have a holiday that you're not going to be on or you're not available, like my birthday's coming up on October 18th. So I'm definitely not going to be available that whole day. So I'm going to add those, right? So available increments, availability will be shown in increments of 30 minutes, right? So I want increments in 45 minutes. Scheduling notice, how long until somebody's able to book with you right away, right? So I want to at least give at least 24 hours notice, and then buffer between appointments. So how long between the actual appointments is it going to be? And so I at least want a 30-minute buffer. All right, and then limit number of sessions a day. For me, I'm not going to limit it. I'm just going to hit next. And this is going to be, you could also add form questions here. So if there's any final questions, I'm going to add right here, like, best phone number to call. Okay, and we're going to hit save. So this is after they actually fill out and say, hey, I want to book at this time. And I'm going to hit next. And here's the confirmation. So perfect. Your appointment has been set. We look forward to our meeting. All right. And you can even add a call to action. So if you have like a download, or if you have like a sheet that you want them to download and check out afterwards, or like a funnel that you want to send them to in the next process, you can absolutely do that. And so then I'm just going to hit save, right? So now we have our booking event saved, right? So anytime, I'm going to delete this other one. Anytime someone wants to book, they could book here. But here's the thing: we want to add this. I want to add this booking event after they actually fill out my application, right? So I'm going to go back to my funnel over here and to the left, and I'm going to go to coaching application and application thank you page, right? So this is going to be where they submit, and then I'm going to add this widget over here, and we're going to call it's the booking widget. So I'm just going to click and drag, and you can see I can add one-on-one coaching there, and it just adds that whole thing there for us, and I could hit save, right? So now you can see, we can make this a little bit wider. Just click and drag. Click and drag. All right, so now you can see they could actually book a call. So here we're going to go through the whole thing. You can see what we just set up, and I'm going to preview. So coaching application, super cool, super simple. I'm going to, let's see. Perfect. I love it. All right, so coaching application. Please fill our one-on-one coaching application and see if you're a good fit. I'm just going to add my information here. How do you hear me? Facebook. Okay. Love Bitcoin. All right, so these are questions. Make more coin. Okay. And then have you ever invested? Yes, it was great. All right. And then coaching from me is an investment of 3,000 to 5,000. Yes, I am ready. Submit application. All right. Application is submitted. Your next step is to set up your call to see if we are a good fit. Perfect. All right. So it looks like the time is still off, right? So we want to go back in here. I'm going to go to website settings, and over right here where it says language and time, I am in Pacific Standard Time, however, my date format, all right? So I'm going to switch that, and I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to refresh, and you can see it changed all our timing, right? So now I could actually go in here, and my calendar is booked open for the next week, right? So I'm going to book a call for later tomorrow, and it's going to set for 4:30, and perfect, and I'm going to enter my information, best phone number to call, book appointment. Check out this, right? So you guys can see I just got, that's not the right one, right? In a few minutes, I will actually have an email. There you go, right? So I got 2 emails, right? So I got successful booking, and then you have a new appointment. So I have 2 emails that I have. So now that connects to my Google Calendar, and you as a user, right, your customers, whoever you're coaching, right, they have the ability to add this to the calendar, but they will also get email updates as they go. And so, yeah. All right. And here's the cool thing. If you guys are watching this, or if you guys are reading this in the blog, I will take this coaching application, right? So this is a whole little application that I already built for you. I could actually share this with you. And so I'm going to hit share, copy. And if you guys are on the blog or if you guys are watching live, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, but I'm going to drop this whole little application right in the comments. So anyone that is watching can actually go through, get that application, download it, and now you could use that whole entire application for yourself. Hopefully that helped you guys. Talk soon.